I know this year is a 25th anniversary of Mediagene, and it's a huge success for a company. And but I think it's changed a lot while the day you start your business till now. So can you tell us the story? Why you start Mediagene and how you transform to this?
Okay. First, my career was in publishing industry, just printed magazine. That was 1995. We brought Wired to Japan, and Wired was at that time the internet culture or business magazine, and it wrote about how the world will be changed because of the internet, and nobody believed that at that time. So it was 1994. It was the time that the internet has connected commercially for the first time in Japan. So even the big newspaper people didn't believe that internet will change the world, or even the people use the internet. So, but I believed that every information will be transitioned to digital. So I decided to have this Mediagene, the company Mediagene, to do the media business in digital. Yes.
So, but back to that time, you just bring a magazine. And the magazine about internet culture and how it changed it changed the world. But how do you see this really change happen, during all these years?
25 years, and changes happen so many times, like social media coming up, and also smartphones, everything. Every time something happens new, you have to transform your business. Otherwise, your business will be old. So sometimes we have a good time, but sometimes we have had a bad time because of that. If we cannot follow the change, we lose our business. So we never feel that we are stable now or anything. We always feel that we have to change. We have to change our business, and we have to follow the new thing, and we have to be transformed, according to the market. So never feel that, okay, we are good for these 25 years.
I know Mediagene right now don't have magazine, totally digital media. So when did you decide to stop the media, the print?
It was 2008, and just we find the way how we can succeed in digital only media. Before that, we couldn't find that. We need the printed magazine because advertising in internet, the market hasn't grown enough, and also we didn't know how to make money from internet media. Like we cannot sell any content through article content, especially through internet. People don't pay for that at that time, and advertising. Before that, for example, around 2000, we didn't have the display ad just started at that time. So we've been struggling how to make money through internet media. And also, even if we have printed magazine, the printed magazine business are declining slowly.
Okay.
So I didn't find that we should continue, the reason that we should continue the printed magazine business anymore. So we sold that part to the other company
Okay.
and focused on online media business.
But
2008.
But it's like, it sounds very reasonable, but it's make a decision is still very hard because.
Oh yes, the hardest thing for me.
Okay.
Even I know how the internet will change the world. I love the paper.
Yeah.
Printed magazine. I still love the printed magazine, but I found that that kind of person, me, don't buy printed magazine anymore like I did before. So I had to decide. I had to make decision that we have to focus on something new, and even if the way is hard, we have to find a way to live along with that market.
So in 2008, 2009, and it's not a good time, it's a bad time, it's financial crisis.
Oh yes. That was a very bad time.
The bad time. But how did you, focus on digital, and how do you find a strategy to grow your business?
Actually, we had a business to help support big enterprises to do digital communication. That was one part of our company, and the other part just online media. We take the risk, have a media by ourselves, and then earn from advertising. That part was very small at that time, but we find the opportunity. Maybe we can get more revenue and we can get profit from that. So actually at that time we divided the company. One is with the studio business, helping the enterprises to do digital communication. And the other one is just online media with only two media. It was GIZMODO and at that time it was Mailohas, the women media.
Yes.
And that was so small and just starting to get profit with about 15 people. And then we grew the business after that and started Lifehacker and the other media. And now we have 13 media brand with 3 e-commerce platform. But after we divided the company, we have to find a way to get revenue. Not only just having a display ad, but also have content advertising. We call it we said that we are the storyteller, so we are good at content marketing. And at that time there was not many content marketing in digital. So we did that a lot, and that helps our revenue a lot. And then we started event, and we started subscription. And 5-6 years ago, 7 years ago, we started e-commerce to make people persuade to buy something good. And if the people buy something, we get money from the product makers. And that is new revenue source for us. And that kind of, you have to change the media itself, like not only the text media, we have to have a, video event and sometimes oral media. So we have to change the way you distribute your content to the readers, as well as you have to change the business to, get your money to create the good content.
Right.
So we have to do both, business side and content side. You have to transform.
I believe that the role is up and down. It's not all the way to the result that we see right now. Do you have any struggle, all the way? And do you have any time that you think, is this really work? Does this really work? Can we see the light of the tunnel? We're in the dark tunnel. We don't really know where the end will be. How do you get through all this?
Oh, I'm still struggling. I've been struggling for 25 years.
Okay.
So, yes, but, you have to struggle to, continue your business in this changing world. Otherwise, if you stay calm without doing nothing, no change,
right,
you will die. Your business will die soon under this situation. So we struggle a lot. I struggle a lot. And sometimes I don't want to change this. For instance, I didn't want to stop printed magazine, but I had to get through this situation.
right,
And sometimes, for example, YouTube, we couldn't make it for the long time, video. We couldn't find a way to get enough readers at the time, or to get to find a business using that video content. But now we focus on short video a lot. Yeah, short video. In short video, we find how to succeed in that, and then that makes the longer video, alive.
really?
Yeah. So that kind of, even if you fail this time, but if you can do successful way, find a successful way in this time, then you can find a way.
Right.
So you have to try to find the right way to do business. Yeah.
So I think there might be different phase of the Mediagene. I think maybe 2008 is maybe the phase 2. You start with a business, you start with a magazine, and then you turn into a digital. Do you have any other phase that after 2008, maybe social media, or maybe, I don't know, YouTube?
Yes. The YouTube was one phase, and also short video. And before that, we had smartphone, and before that, we had social media. I thought all the social media would take over our, content, or the time sharing. The people use so much time on social media. So I thought they won't read article anymore. But we could use social media to bring people into our media. So this time, AI.
Yeah. How do you see the social media rise? While the news started in 2013, I think that's the last time you can use Facebook to drive the traffic, organic, for free. But now you can't. It's very hard to drive the traffic. So how do you think about social media to affect the media industry?
Well, people in the media industry relied too much on platformers, I guess.
Okay.
And that was a good thing at that time, but that suffers us now.
Yeah.
But still, we find a way, like we use Google, X, and Thread, everything we can use to bring people in. But also we have to make our site stronger than before. And maybe we should use data of readers which we have.
Right.
Which content affect people. We know that which content affect people or what makes people change from, to buy things. That kind of data we have to use that data to the business.
Right.
Otherwise, that is the only asset for us, bringing the people to the site and get the data and use it for the business. And that will be very strong point for us. Maybe compared to the platformers, their content is, user generated content, not the created by, professional, editors.
Right.
So it's the difference. And people need to read or watch or listen to the article which are created by human being, not by AI, but human being. It's kind of entertainment. Even the news source will be the entertainment for the people to read it, listen it, and watch it. So we have to make sure to create the qualified content and get more people, not only from the platform, but also directly to us.
Yeah.
To do so, we have to have many touch points.
Right.
Very difficult.
So,
but
yeah. Can you tell us, some stories or example that you have mentioned that you use data and analytics to do something? I don't know. I think maybe you can give us an example.
Well, yes. It's not apparent yet, but for example, we sell a lot of product through our media.
Right.
And then the platformer, they are doing the advertising business, and they are buying the company brands are buying the advertising through. Our advertising through the platformers, because they know we are selling a lot of product with our article. So the CPM of our media getting higher than while the sale is happening in the big platformers, commerce platformers. That I think that is a hint. Now we have a commerce platform, and we can connect the data between who are buying what, by which article or by which content. That can help brand to understand how to sell their product.
Yeah.
So that kind of things will create a new revenue. Will create a new revenue, I guess.
Yeah.
So now it's starting slowly, but that will be a big chance for us.
Yeah. Just curious. Does any like very popular stuff on the Mediagene. You sell a lot of product on the website, but I'm curious, is there any very popular
TV,
TV?
gadget, everything, all
Okay.
the gadget and electronic things,
Yeah.
and sometimes bag,
You mean
design bag for
bag.
business person,
Okay.
and well, anything.
Okay. So like we just discussed that the online media brand that started from 2 brands in the beginning, and right now you got 13. What to make you decide to bring more brands? Like you have Business Insider right now, you have other different brands.
Yeah, we would like to diversify the brand, and sometimes we quit the brand.
Right.
For example, My Rojas, we change the
Rojas.
name to the other media sometimes, or we just quit the media, and we bring new media to maintain the to diversify the media brand.
Right.
And also sometimes you will find a place that you don't have the reader, like Business Insider. We had a gadget and lifestyle, business lifestyle, but we didn't have a news. So I was looking for the good brand in the world, suitable for us. And then I found Business Insider is a very good business news magazine for millennials and Gen Z for now, and that will be suitable for us. We thought so. We asked them to give us the license. Yeah, that kind of things. So actually, we don't have much women magazine right now. So because we quit My Rojas now, so we are searching the good license. Yes, good brand for women readers now.
Right. So I know in Japan, media industry is very, very competing. There's a 100 years long business, like a newspaper or a lot of magazine. So do you have any thought about this? Still very crowded, very competing. Do you have any particular strategy, or you think that this is the point that you can make, and others, all giants can do that?
Well, I think we can move fast because we are small.
Okay.
I mean, we should say middle now. But yes, and we can challenge anything from the small start. And in Japan, the situation is very competing, but I think almost all the publishers are struggling right now. Some are because they couldn't make the digital transition in the early days, and some publishers are struggling because they cannot stop, paper printed, heavy business, even though they are not profitable anymore. So, but something like the comic publisher, they are growing fast.
Yeah, on the digital.
On digital.
Yes.
So there are some publishers live continuously with growing revenue and profit, and some publishers don't make it.
Yeah.
Maybe they have to stop their business. So in these 5 years, the landscape will be changed dramatically.
Yeah.
So now we are thinking how to, continue our business in that world.
Right.
So the competitor, it used to be our competitor was, web magazine, but now traditional magazines are our competitors. So they have brand, they know how to make transition in to digital. So they are the competitor now. So you are right. Yes, we are struggling again, competing with them.
Okay. So we have mentioned AI. How will AI change or affect media industry? I think all this start very soon, maybe just a year. People see how ChatGPT can do to create content. How do you think about AI that affect media industry for past year and how will affect the industry for next decade?
AI won't replace everything, but replace something.
Yeah.
No, and now I was very afraid, last September or October last year.
Okay.
When AI comes to the hot topic, everybody starts using AI. Maybe every information will be, created by AI.
Yeah.
But I don't think so anymore. We can use AI, of course, but for example, interviewing like this are not done by AI, or something unexpectable article can be made by human.
Right.
So we should use AI to create the content. I don't think we shouldn't refuse that, but they cannot create the content. They can create the content, the usual content, but they cannot create the content which astonished people. So we have to find the way that only we can do.
Do you have any AI guideline in Mediagene or?
Well, we should use that, but we can't. We don't use AI to create every article straightforward.
Yeah.
That's it. For now.
Okay. I think everyone will ask, how do we balance, we have to make the revenue, but maybe there's something that will conflict about good quality contents, or maybe the brand want to do some content marketing, do some sponsor content, but they have some, conflict of interest. How do you balance these two stuff, that good quality content, honest content, and revenue?
Wow, that's. I think it has to be related closely. If the content is good, the engagement will be high.
Okay.
And that high engagement brings the revenue, I guess. So you have to always think about how you connect the readers to the brand. That's the, point we can make money. So we have to have the, engaged people. To do so, we have to have a good content, and also sometimes we do the content creation for ad or for brand. That is the same, I think. Even the paid content, you have to make it, interesting. Otherwise, readers don't read it or watch it.
Yeah.
So that doesn't make money. And I believe that advertising can entertain to the people who get that content. Otherwise, we, betray the readers.
Yeah.
So if you are concentrate on content creation in a trust way, we can make money, I believe.
Yeah. Is there any example that about you have to decide, you want to do the great content and you want to provide good service with your brand, with the brands, with the partnership, but still they may have some asking or, want to do something that you think is bad for the readers or is bad. It's kind of betray the readers, but they say, just do it and we will give a lot of money and you still can do the great content, but maybe just not honest or,
Okay. We sometimes say no.
Okay.
And don't get money. But it's rare.
Okay.
You can persuade brand that if we do this, people hate you.
Yeah.
Hate us and hate you. So it's nothing worse to pay money for that. So we should, as a partner, we should create the good content, even if it's about your product and pay money. It has to be a good content to, to be accepted by readers in a very good way.
Yeah. So this is 25 years company and it started a long time ago. And do you think you have a different management type or management skill for all these years? You work with Gen Z right now. I think you have a very young staff. Do you think that anything changed?
Yeah, it's changed a lot. Okay. Beforehand, we work until at night. I mean, everybody work until at night. I don't know if they were enjoying, but at that time, hard work seems to be a good thing.
Yeah.
But not now anymore.
Okay.
So
even in Japan?
Even in Japan.
Okay. I think, everyone outside Japan will think Japanese is still hard worker.
No, I don't think so. I mean, they're working hard, but not like before.
Yeah.
There was a drink called, I shouldn't say the name, but the drink for 24 working person.
Okay.
24 hours working person. That thing won't happen. That won't sell anymore, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. But now, for the Gen Z and even for the millennial people, work-life balance is very important. So we have to think about that. And the management style had to be changed. And you have to listen to the Gen Z people. How do they think? And that is very important for us as a business as well. If you have product to the market, you have to know about the people, how they accept that product. To do so, you have to know the people. And then you have to listen to the members, millennials and Gen Z in our company.
Yeah.
What do they think?
Do they mention anything to you that inspire you or make you crazy? How do you think that? Anything, any example can share?
Well, I think they don't like to drink too much
Really?
with as a team.
Okay.
I don't know. But some people says they don't want to go to drink with colleague a lot, and I think it's important to have the space that they can choose what they want. That's important, I think.
Yeah.
So we don't force anything anymore. Like everybody has to go to drink in one time. We don't do that anymore. And also, as a women entrepreneur, there isn't any role model in Japan. In my age, we work hard, even if we have a child, but not anymore. As lifestyle of millennial and Gen Z, not only women has to raise your child, but also
men have
both
to
men
do
and
that.
men have to do that. That kind of things is changing a lot, and we have to do that like that. Accept that.
Okay, it's great. So for the next decade or next 5 years, I don't know, decade seems too long for a digital company. And do you still feel automatized, like still have the hope for the next 5 years, next 10 years, and we can do much better than now?
Advertising.
Yeah.
Actually, yes. People use time in digital in such a long time. So, and the brand need advertising to sell their product. But the way of the creating advertising will be changed, and also will change. And also, now people don't like advertising in the internet. I think that is because of the content itself. It's boring, and sometimes the way fetching you using your data is uncomfortable. And sometimes you see too much advertising that make people feel dislike internet ad. But I think if the advertising become the content, like as the magazine, I used to read magazine, but also the advertising as a content. We get many information from the advertising. So if the advertising become more fun for the people, they will accept the advertising, and that's good for media, and that's good for the company as well. So we have to find out the way that how to make people accept the advertising in a good way. Yes. And then advertising never die.
And
but,
I think
but still we cannot rely on advertising too much as a revenue, of course. So we have to diversify the revenue source, of course. But advertising is still there in 5 years, I guess.
Okay, it's great. I think good content will still alive, and people will accept that. Great. Thank you, Imada-san. It's a great pleasure to chat with you and share all this, your experience and your thought with our audience. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.